Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
damn Stormcloak rebels. Keep your guard up. Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. If the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I don't much like the look of it. These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Need something? Take a look. All right then.
Warrior. Good. I knew you shouldn't have been on that cult the minute I realized. I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I see.
Things look quiet enough.
A dragon!
Come on,
I saw a
where's
dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew
Uncle
right over
Alva,
the barrel.
hello.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother.
What are you
If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than
What
listen
happened to
your
you?
fantasies.
Shh,
you in
Uncle,
some
It
kind
was
please,
a dragon.
keep your voice
It'll
down.
kill us
I'm
all,
fine,
then you'll
but we should
believe
go
me.
inside to talk.
Feindal
What's
thinks
going
he
on?
can Camilla Valerius
And
away
who's
from
this?
me. She's already
He's a
mine, I
friend.
keep telling you.
Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Of course. But what's all this about? What are you two doing here? dragon? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier, flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was. You're right. I saw it. Didn't want to believe my own eyes is all. A dragon. Here in Skyrim. What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Come on inside. Sigrid will get you something to eat.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. Know it? I don't know what. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Get back to cleaning the store. Wow.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a village.
This is Markarth, Traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
This pendant would look lovely on my sister.
What was that?
The old gods give...
Guess it's all clear.
Why did they find?
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman.
Need a trained war dog? Fiercest companion? A war dog is good company. Good. Here you are. He'll follow you to oblivion and back, if it comes to that. I like the loyalty of a dog, not as fickle as a wolf. All right then.
Yes? Of course. Got one all saddled and ready to go. What are you willing to pay? Sounds fair. She's yours. Like I said, she's all saddled.
You have to train a good war dog from... Of course. All right then.
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
Take a look. Take a look. Safe travel. And what might you need? Take a look. Safe travels.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman? What is it?
Welcome to the stream, everyone. My boy's doing some stuff, so he's happy. So I'll turn that music off for a bit. I can talk to you for a bit. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Just testing TPOSC. Got any questions, feel free to ask. I might turn the mic off again in a minute, depends what's going on, but yeah. Just thought I'd go get this testing done. Because every now and again I test this mod and my other mods just to make sure they're working well. And so far, so good. Yeah, ain't panic. No problems, very smooth, so I like that. Oh, here we go.
I've been looking for you. That's something I'm supposed to do. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
If you're wondering why you're getting all this level up noise, guys and girls, it's because I use my bow and my bow cheat and my sword cheat. And so of course I've leveled up really rapidly. So that's why we've got all this noise going on at the moment. There's another home here, and it has a backstory to it with Danbar the Longnose. It's a stove retreat. Another home that I provide. I mean, TPOSC does a lot. You have border homes, you know, all sorts, you know, bandits, you know, monsters, added, you know, stuff. All vanilla though. It's all vanilla. And this sort of stuff, you'll see all these little backstories throughout TPOSC, and it actually leads, or will lead, somewhere down the line to my DLC that I've got planned for the series, and one day I will get to it, I think. It's just that it demands so much work, and I need to have some form of income, you know, to be there while I build it. I can't just build it and do nothing else, you know. You know, if whenever I get to this DLC, it will be like 14-hour days, pretty much, you know, for a few years. It's that big, the plans that I have for this. And I've got lots of the stuff already sort of built, waiting to, you know, to be used. But I burnt out on this game and on mod building a long time ago. It took a lot out of me. And I've had a break from it. And coming back to it's quite sweet now. I'm enjoying it, you know. But yeah, when my boy's grown up a bit more, it's less complicated here. I'll be going back to Skyrim to finish this project. And again, you get Travelers and Pathin, you know, Dawnguard, Imperial conflict with the Stormcloaks all through Skyrim. There's all sorts that goes on with TPOSC. If I open up the map, if you've never used it, you'll find, what? Oh, let's remove that. 100 new locations, maybe, I don't know. Is that a bit much? 70, I don't know, a lot anyway. There's a lot of new locations, caves, all sorts, traps, all sorts. No, maybe 100's a bit much. But then not everything's on the map, and I'm thinking about all the spawns and everything else. There is probably 150 if I count all the spawns and everything. You know, there's loads and loads of stuff that this mod does. Anyway, there you go. What am I doing? I want to test. What do I want to test now? The border hold. Make sure that there's no crashes or performance issues, stuff like that. And there isn't much. TPOSC was always made to be vanilla-like because it was built back in the LE day. So, and it was all spread out. All the content was spread out because back in the day we only had 4 gigabytes of memory and stuff like that. And as it evolved over the years, I put more content in, but I always kept to that mindset of sort of making it vanilla. It is all vanilla build, and it's all new content. I don't touch any of the old content. That's why when Skyrim updates, it's one of those few mods that don't really have many issues. Very rarely, because it's all vanilla content. It's all new content, and I don't touch any of the old content. Even with AE, when AE come out, I only needed one patch, and that was for Dawnstar and the fishing thing. I moved the fishing location, and there was one other, and I took a bit of content out of TPOSC, but it wasn't a lot. It was only like a few conflicts, so that was good, you know. Whereas with other versions of this incarnation or this mod, I had a lot more work to do because there are different versions of this. This is TPOSC. It's a all-in-one, no compromise mod for Skyrim. It gives you just about a little bit of everything, whereas TPOSAE and, you know, they allowed you to use other people's mods all around the towns and cities. So there's different versions of my work. Here we go. How do I call my horse? I can't remember how to call my horse now. I'm sure I can call my horse. I can't remember. Or do I need a mod for that? Oh, I can't remember now. Yeah, I can't even remember. It's been so long, you know. Just check this border hold out. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I've got to move this. Move the trigger because of the fishing thing here. The Drago trigger I need to move. There we go. There he goes. Let's see how tough he is. What level I made him. You've already shouted, mate. Let's see. Oh, he can hit. Cool. That's not. Let's not muck around because I ain't got much health. And again, TPOSC is not linear gameplay, guys and girls. So the enemies, you'll come across enemies tougher and lesser than you at every level. Like, I think that Drago is probably level 30, something like that, by the feel of him. There's a bear along the way that's, oh, I won't say it. If you've never played it, it's good fun. It's a challenge. But I always like that. I mean, I'm sort of cheating because I'm testing, because I don't want to be dying all the time. You know, so I gave myself some gold and everything, fire commands, and I'm cheating because I'm testing this, so I'm not... Oh, Raz! Welcome to the stream, man. But yeah, so I'm testing, but like I said, I've got a couple of cheats in TPOSC, or a few. You don't have to use them early on, just ignore them if it's not your thing, you know. But there are followers as well. Nice to see you, man. It's been a while. But what I'm saying is there's some followers, and all the followers are different levels, and you work out which one's right for you, and some level up with you, and some are a little bit hardcore from the beginning, and can give you a helping hand against the extra dragons and all the other enemies that I put in TPOSC. So nice to see you, man. Okay, let's carry on. Let's what am I doing? Yeah, there's a secondary border hold to Windhelm. There's one there with a little settlement, and I do some minor changes in the city. Again, what I did with TPOSC, I spread everything out so it wasn't all compacted and condensed in one area. And again, I worked on the nav mesh and really, you know, I guess really out of all this work, what you guys see, I like the technical the best, and all the nav mesh work, because I restitched Skyrim with all the different, you know, because I worked on the nav mesh over the years. A lot of work on the nav mesh in terms of stitching it all together, tidying it up from, you know, all the different cells and throughout the open world as well. And it really did enhance the performance, and that's not just me saying that. I've had other people that sort of reflect that. So that was the object, and I spent at least 500 hours just on YouTube alone with Jack and many others, and on Xbox, people testing it. In fact, 500 hours on PC when I did the collection pack, but on Xbox, I reckon Sword and many others must have rattled up a good 300-400 hours for Xbox alone in the testing of TPOSC, and I did reduce some of the TPOSC content so it could work on Xbox. So it's had plenty of testing and plenty of you know, many different people. I would reckon that the Xbox team was about 15 people of varying skill levels testing it. So yeah, Raz, I've always kept an eye on the mods that have come out, but it's been a while. At the moment, I'm just doing a base test of the mod, you know, make sure everything's working okay. And I did think down the line I'll do another rebuild, Raz, like, you know, because you know I love aesthetics. That's why I love Skyrim. I'll get all the textures, all the meshes done, and all the rest of it. You okay there? Yeah. So we will do that, Raz. I will probably rebuild my Skyrim loadout once I know TPOSC is sound and, you know, there's no issues with it. But yeah. Okay. Let's. Oh yeah, I forgot about all that as well. Yeah. Oh no, we did that. Just. What am I doing now? I'm checking out the second. That's it. What I want to do. Okay. Let's just go to Kynesgrove. Just make sure there's no issues around Kynesgrove, because I've built a little fort system around Kynesgrove. I need to get a torch in a minute. I don't think I've got a torch. Where am I? What am I doing? I'm trying to remember where I'm going. Oh, that's it, around here. Where am I? Even my own mods confuse me. No, this is not. This is the other side of the... It's been so long since I played this, guys and girls, as Raz just pointed out. But I'm quite impressed with my memory so far in terms of the commands as well. Using the command prompts, you know. And I haven't got my normal stamina cheats and stuff because I haven't got my TPOSC command codes my back codes that I punch in, because they've been deleted because, you know, my system and that. So I lost them when I deleted Skyrim away, and I've reloaded Skyrim since, you know, the last time I played. So I haven't got any major cheats. I've just picked up some of the stuff that's in TPOSC. So my health isn't massive or anything, so I can die easy and everything. So, but yeah, but it was lovely to hear that music, I must admit. You know, I do love Skyrim. I always did. I just like I said, I burnt out for a while, you know. It really psychologically got to me badly. I was well burnt out. Mind you, after 13 years, like I say, of building most days, and I would say between 10 and 14 hours most days for many years. I mean, you know, it's no wonder really, you know. It's no wonder I sort of lost the plot for a while, and I'm burnt out. But yeah. But one day, like I say, I've got a DLC plan for this, and that is the Dwemer coming back. And that's why there's so much Dwemer stuff in TPOSC. It's all linked to the future, and I do intend to do that one day, you know, and complete it. I don't know when. It'll be when my boy's a little bit older, I think, and when I've got some money, because you know, I can't do this 16 hours a day without support, and really support dwindled in around 2018, you know, and I kept going even after that, you know, because we're just about getting enough from Patreon and other stuff just to tick over. But now, you know, I mean, Skyrim's 14 years old or whatever, and most people have probably forgotten about my work anyway and not interested, you know, and I don't have any patrons left anyway, so, you know, so, well, I've got one, an Aussie that's just donated since day one, you know, so.
You bring mead,
and he's never stopped donating, so big him up, you know. But a lot of other people donated as well, and for a lot of them their life circumstances changed, or, you know, and yeah, I just can't you know, put the kind of time that this demands now, with making no money out of it. It's just not viable. A lot of family to look after, you know, which is a shame, because, you know, my heart's still in it really. You know, I just haven't got the time or the finance, you know, time for it, you know. Here is another follower. No, it's not. Sorry, I'm thinking of someone else. Hold on a minute, who's that? Yeah. Huh? Oh no, I'm getting confused. Okay, no, sorry. So that's Border Hold 1, and that's a little... So yeah, like I said, I've spread my content out. You've seen the Dwemer exit that we come out of from Dover Horse. We've got the two border holds in this area. We've got a little change to Kinesgrove in terms of a gate and a guard outpost. There's a little border hold that sits on either side of Windhelm here as well, and there's some alterations here. Is in the small alterations in the city. And on the outskirts, then you've got another nice little semi-large little settlement here with a shop. We've got bridges, new bridges in TPOSC as well. Different types of bridges, they're all mixed up. You see that there, look. Simple one there. We've got hanging people and stuff like that. Oh, no, all sorts of other stuff. Oh, what's going on over there? Look, we've got my Stormcloak boys over there. They're not after me, are they? They might be, you know. Oh, yeah, because I attacked their kind. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Here we go. I forgot I attacked their brothers in arms, didn't I? Let's see what happens. They're tough, level 50. These guys are level 40, level 50. I'm going to die here if I'm not careful. But then I've got my sword here. I've got to be careful. Oh! I'm going to die. Oh, no, I got him. Oh! Only because of the sword I'm using. Otherwise, they would have killed me. I forgot. I'm in enemy territory here, because I attacked them at Markarth, of course, you see. Let's just go to Oceans. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put them into... I better get out of here then. Thankfully, the guys on the border holds didn't attack me. because they haven't got the same. Well, I'm trying to remember all the technical terms now. Factions. They haven't got the same factions as those guys there, even though they're my work as well. Those guys I just fought. I gave the Borderhold guys different factions. It was important I did that for Civil War reasons and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's why the Borderhold guards aren't attacking me. Because those guys there, the Sons of Skyrim that you just saw, have got Sons of Skyrim factions linked to them. And the Civil, you know, so they've got different factions. That's why they attack me, basically. Blah, 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 you know what I'm saying. Oh, Raz, I haven't played Skyrim in a long time, so... Yeah, man. I mean, you know, again, to me, I don't mind the mechanics. The mechanics is always relatively simple but lovely. And I haven't played it to death because I always modded it. So, you know, even the quests aren't, you know, as burnt out. You know, the game itself isn't burnt out to me because, like I say, I've been modding it for years, so that's a good thing. Here we go, another little Civil War coming in here with this little border hold. This is my added stuff, of course. Let them fight. Now we got a level 50 bear about to spawn. Like I say, some of these events will kill you guys and girls if you're low level. But I do it deliberately because, you know, here we go. Jack loves this. He always forgets about this bear. He always gets killed by him. And I think that's great. It's things like, yeah, I love killing the people that play my mods, you know. Seeing them die, it's good fun. And I love it when they say I didn't save. I've lost 20 minutes of gameplay. Oh, because that's the sort of guy I am. I'm not. There we go. Let's bring up my bow now. I think that's good fun too. My Dragon Slayer bow at the very beginning of the game. What time are we up? We've got 5 people. When it's what time is it? Try keeping on time. Oh wait. Well. I'm just going to talk to me missus a minute because it's 6:35. It'll be tea soon. I'm just thinking about what's going on. Hold on, guys. Oh, brilliant. Okay, 25 minutes. Okay. 25 minutes of freedom to play my game. 25 minutes, guys and girls. But I will be back again randomly. With Skyrim, and I'm going to carry on this test, and I'll just do it, you know, one evening when it's relaxed here, when I'm not busy, or when my boy goes back to school, guys and girls. So, you know, but Skyrim isn't the priority right now because we've got KDC, Call of the Wild, and Dragon's Dogma on a Friday. Once my boy goes back to school, but I will carry on checking this, and once I'm happy with TPOSC, I will start to remod it as well. Just to see what's out there, and because I really used to really enjoy modding my game, you know. Obviously, you know, it's and this is just a little outpost here. And again, if I remember right, did I put one of them here? One of my favourite followers is here. Oh, I can't go in there. What time of day is it? Oh, I locked it. I've remembered on my last update. I locked it down with a purpose, didn't I? I remember now. Okay.
Need something?
Okay, alright, so I can't do that now anymore. I forgot about that. Now, hold on a minute. Is there an orc around here? What's this one? I can't even remember my own mods here, you know? I can't remember, because this was relatively new, this stuff here.
Need something?
Now, he's got... What did I do? I don't remember why I did this. It was relatively new, that guy there. I added him in one of the last updates. I mean, it was some time ago now, but what's here? I can't... Maybe now I can't remember my own work. I can't remember what I put here. It's been so long, I can't remember what I put there. I'll work that out another time. We'll have a look at that later on down the line. I do know there's some nice death traps around this area for you guys and girls to experience. Now let's just whack on over to the next settlement now. I'm going to use a command code and go to DLC. Let's look at Winterhold. Oh shit. Exterior 01, if I remember rightly. There we go. Brilliant. Okay.
Cross the bridge at your own peril.
Oh, she's
The way is
quiet.
dangerous and the gate will not open. You
Oh,
shall
let's just turn that off. That's very quiet. Let's just check the sounds, audio. Oh yeah, let's turn the music, because I love Skyrim music. Let's do all that. And you can hear it better.
gain entry.
And again, Winterhold itself is very lightly modded, but all around Winterhold you have Tooth Gorge. That's a massive settlement down in the gorge, and Misty Hollow. And I'm not going to give away what Misty Hollow is. That's something for you guys and girls to explore if you don't know my work, alright? But I haven't got my jump mod loaded in other words, no fall damage. So we're going to have to go down to Misty Gorge. Or sorry, we have to go down to the gorge. I've got mine. We have to go down to Tooth Gorge by foot. Normally I jump down from the top here. Misty Hollow, I'm going to leave for you guys to find about, should you ever play the game or play the mod. Let's just go down to the... So 25 minutes. Okay, we haven't got long left, but we've got some time left. But it is nice to be back in Skyrim, guys and girls. I'm enjoying it. It's been a long time. I feel so relaxed with it as well. As a mod author, like years ago, I got so stressed with my work, you know, wanting it to be perfect. That's that mental part of me, you know, that really wanted my mod to be the... Well, no, it's not mental. It's just pride in your work, I guess. But, you know, I was always so full on and intense about this work. Don't feel that way anymore. I feel quite relaxed about it, which is nice. Oh, that was short. What am I doing? Let's try this again. Oh, I missed him. Oh my god, come on. There he goes, he's down. Yeah, well done, doggy. Hey, you're pretty strong too. I'm glad I bought you. So just around the corner here is my gorge. This falling house here is all part. This whole theme is obviously about the collapse of Winterhold. I just don't do it in a, you know, heavy build sense. Again, there's plenty of ruins around here. But again, it's just all vanilla based. I never went big on the builds. The only sort of stuff that I went big on in terms of build was the Dwemer. I sort of kept to the Skyrim vanilla feel with all my builds across Skyrim. Some of the border holds are a bit more expansive and bigger built because they are the Dwemer or Nordic ruins, stuff like that. But in terms of the Nords themselves, all my build was around the vanilla material of the game. And someone actually paid me a great compliment, actually. They said it was, they helped make the game feel complete, like The Witcher, you know, with all the little settlements, all the added little stuff, like sort of just filled out the game a bit more. And you got to remember, this is back in the LE days, right? When I got this comment. So we're talking... when there was 4 gigabytes, you needed a minimum of 4 gigabytes to play it and whatever, you know, and they just said it felt, you know, sort of more complete and more, you know, it felt like it was there, like it should have always been there, and it felt natural and in place with the game, and made sense with the game, which I thought was a real nice compliment. Obviously, as other people came along and as Skyrim grew and, you know, the graphics cards got bigger and everything, and people made bigger builds, you know, TPOSC sort of fell away because people liked the bigger builds, and well, it didn't sort of fall away. I always had a niche crowd anyway, but again, I guess newer people that came to the game was less interested in this old sort of vanilla building sort of structure compared to other mods that are out there, you know. So now these guys should attack me if I get too close and give me a warning, if I remember rightly. There you go, back off. Back off, here we go. They're telling me to back off, so that's good, we'll back off. Well, this is Tooth Gorge, and there's more to Tooth Gorge than meets the eye. If you look at the map, there's something else here in Tooth Gorge. I'll show you the location, but I'm not going in there, if you don't know, alright? So this is one thing with TPOSC. If you don't know it, look around. Because that was the whole point as well, of giving you guys and girls new stuff to explore. When you played it like 100 times, you know, because even by 26, you know, I started modding 2012 at the end of 2011. By January, So after the mod come out, 3 months after this game come out, sorry, I'd started modding. And I started off with locational mods, and then I started getting bigger and bigger, and people asked more and more they liked my work, even though it was far from perfect. I was so crap. I knew nothing about gaming, and I knew nothing about mod building. And I started from scratch, like a real lemon. I made lots of simple mistakes and all the rest of it. But people corrected me along the way and helped me. And then by 2015, I was pretty skilled, and people wanted me to do a big series, and I did. So it's before 2016. Sorry, it's around 2013. And then by 2016, I was exhausted anyway. I had some conflict with other mod authors because, so anyway, here we go. Here's Shadow Sword Retreat, because they were being tits, I mean, when the community started out, people were most were pretty nice. But as the modern community grew and there was money to be made, and, other stuff, was politics started to come into it, and we had the sort of people like Immersive Citizen guy author who said he wouldn't do any of his work if people didn't like his mods, and he was doing other stuff to other authors to really piss them off. You had people like that come along, being real shitheads basically. It started to change, and it started to get quite ugly with people, and people started fighting. I avoided that, except for with one author, because he was bad-mouthing my work, and he wasn't being fair, he wasn't being decent. So, and I didn't really care what anyone else thought anyway. I just gave him a bit of my mind, and he didn't like it. So, you know what people are like. Anyway, but the point was, in the end, I was pissed off. So, and I had Nexus contact me, and I told them what I thought of what was going on, and they didn't take too kindly to what I said, so they banned me for 2 weeks. So I took all my mods down because I was in a real shitter at that stage. Anyway, people asked me to come back, and I did, maybe a year later, and I just revamped the TPOSC series, started again. So it's been a long story, but it's an interesting one, and it was good fun. But when I look back at it, I'll tell you, like I've said before in my streams, people are hard work. Mod authors, I know some mod authors are right gits. There's some mod authors that aren't very nice at all, I know this, but most of them are pretty good people. There's a few that are really sort of selfish and ego-based, blah, 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 but most mod authors are pretty good people. And they give a lot of their time for free, but it was a journey. And anyway, then I started to try to get it on Xbox, because people wanted it on Xbox, and I got people helping me there, and it finally worked on Xbox, after a lot of effort and a lot of tribulation and trials, because again, when I started doing that, again, very few people wanted to help, and I didn't have an Xbox. So I was listening to people's comments and trying to work out what was going on Xbox. And then that's when finally, when Sword came along, when I would say real people started to come along to help me, and Sword and a few others that are still with me helped me make TPOSC and my other work compatible for Xbox. So it was a hell of a journey, guys and girls. A hell of a lot of hard work, and it was really demanding. But again, like I said, I come back to it today, and I don't have that mental mindset that I have anymore. I just come back today, and I'm really enjoying it, just looking at my work, and I sort of feel good about it, really. Because still, after all these years, it's smooth as silk. It's smooth as silk, not one issue yet, So, the help I got with other people and the support that I got from the people that did help me really did make a difference, It refined TPOSC, it refined the series, and it helped me stay sane, more importantly. So, where should we're gonna go to somewhere else now. We need to let's check out Dawnstar. We're gonna command to Dawnstar, okay? Guess it's 01 and then if I remember rightly. But yeah, it's an interesting life for sure. And again, lightly modded Dawnstar, guys and girls. It's lightly modded. Let's just check that patch for the fishing mod. Normally it's on here, but it's been moved here. Look for me. There you go. This is where I've moved it. Normally it's behind this shop here. So that's the patch. So that works okay. If I find myself a fishing rod, what time of day is it? If I find myself a fishing rod, I'll be able to test out the fishing. Let's see if I find a fishing rod. Now let's... Where's my guy? Oh, hold on a minute. If I remember rightly, is that... Can you get one off the boat there? Let's have a look. And then, of course, you've got Lizard Point here as well, which is part of... And again, all the content for this mod is spread out.
Looking to hire a boat?
Around Dawnstar, there's border holds and other points of interest as well. It's very lightly modded, because again, it was all done in vanilla style, and it was just... And again, I spread all the content out, so, you know, PCs back in the day could run it. So, yeah, so you have to remember when... If nowadays, if I was to revisit TPOSC and rebuild it, I would add more stuff now to Dawnstar because of the size of PC. Hey, Bong. I just saw Bong. Hi, Bong. Nice to see you, mate. I'm just revisiting my work here, Bong, in Skyrim. And again, I'll be doing this randomly up to Christmas now, guys and girls. Whenever I've got a bit of spare time, I'm going to keep checking TPOSC because it's a big mod and I need to go through most of the quests as well. The main quest, at least, and the Dark Brotherhood quest, because as you play those quests, they spawn more enemies and they do more stuff. I don't change any of the vanilla quests, I just use those triggers, certain triggers of the main quest, to add more stuff to this game, more vanilla stuff that I've added. So there's so many elements to the people of Skyrim complete, it's massive. And I've never told everyone everything, because again, years ago, even when people had played it 3 or 4 times, all the way through, they'd come back to me and say, I'm still finding stuff from your mod, Nesbit, and you know, I really like what, you know, and that was the point. So you, because it was about always giving someone new stuff to find, even when they played the game 10 times. That's what TPOSC was about. That's what the series was about. And it was all about doing it in the vanilla style. So, you know, it was like it'd always been there. You know, like people said, you know, like the Witcher world, where it's filled out with loads of stuff, but it's so subtly done, you know, that it feels natural, it feels right. And a lot of people helped me sort of, but when as we moved along, I did sort of drift away a little from that principle, because I did drift away from linear game fighting, because I added enemies which was more than, as I said earlier, more and less than you at any stage. So like at level 10 you can come across a level 40 enemy, stuff like that, you know, or at level 50 you can come at a level 10 enemy, but a group of level 10s. So it sort of, you know, it changes it all up, and that was the whole point. What am I doing here? I just want to test this area, because again, so what I'm looking for here is anomalies in pathing, in routines, stuff like that. But so far it's been smooth as silk. I'm really pleased, because the first time I've looked at my mod in ages, and I haven't seen one thing out of the ordinary, except for maybe the dog that when he just hanged out a little off the walkway at Doverhorse. But that was a small thing and an easy fix. It's just a bit of nav mesh where it's probably hanging a little bit over the edge of the walkway. So, or again, it could be because I'm streaming, but I doubt it, because I should have enough juice with this PC to do all that. God, I tell you, I got a sore throat and tongue. I took my boy swimming and we were in the pool and he caught me with his chin, with his knee in my chin. I bit my tongue. It's really fucking hurting now, man. He didn't mean to do it, obviously, but he had a lovely time, so that was nice. He really enjoyed it, because it was a tough morning, but he had a great afternoon, you know. So yeah, so that's just Dawnstar. But again, as I said, as with TPOSC, what we should now, here's a civil war. Oh, bong, yeah. It hurt, man. God, it didn't hurt the chin, it hurt the tongue, man. You know, I took the knock all right. I got a sturdy chin on me. Thankfully, I've always had a sturdy chin, not got a glass chin. But I mean, really, you know, the teeth came down on the tongue. How long, my love? How long have we got? 10 minutes? Thanks. Okay, we're going to hit a civil war spawn here now, guys and girls. We should do. Oh no, did I move it? Because of the AE content? I don't remember. Oh, I think I removed it because... Oh, yeah, sorry, no, I'm thinking of TPOS AE. This is TPOSC. Sorry, it's another mod. It's a version of this. No, sorry, because of course the AE content, I remember. Yeah, it's removed. Okay. Okay, so let's just go to... We've got a border hold in Dawnstar here, as you can see. We've got 2 border holds that I've added. I'll just run up so you can... They're small border holds, but they're important in relation to the Civil War, to the story of Skyrim, and to the future of my DLC when I ever get to make it. Questing DLC for the TPOSC series. We got some enemies here. Let's just take these bums out. Oh, God, I'm without practice my archery. Christ, I forgot about elevation. Oh, I got someone coming. Down you go, you bum. Down he goes. Let's go to my heavily cheat sword. I haven't got extra health or anything, guys and girls, but I am using a couple of cheats. TPOSC just come with sword cheats and stuff like that. But again, oh sorry, who's? Oh sorry, my comments have moved. Oh, I can't see my comments. Hold on, everyone. What's going on? How did that move? That's good, but stinks. Sorry, what stinks, mate? Sorry, Bong. My comments moved up. I didn't see your comments there, man. What stinks, mate? I don't know what you were talking about. What I was talking about in relation to what I was saying. Okay. So let's just got these border holes. Anyway, I'll show you these quick little border holes, and then I'm going to command over to. Then I'm going to command over to another town set. We're going to check out Iverstead. Oh yeah. Sorry, man. Yeah. Sorry, he's my son, mate. Yeah, sorry, it's my son, not my nephew. But yeah, wrong. I was with my son in the pool, and yes. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Cheers, pal. Wrong. Thanks for that. Yeah, I want to. Yeah. So but yeah, it's a small book. This is what I wanted to see as well. Now, hold on. Here is a little test. This is one little anomaly which I could never, and I didn't know. I don't think it was my mod. Let me put my sword away. Yeah, it hurts, mate. It's really swollen now. Now I want to see. Now normally he will stop by the guy at the post or at this rock. There was always a little pathing anomaly, and I could never work it out because I think, but it may have been fixed up. Because when I just played TPOSC, it didn't happen, but it's with Alt Start and Unofficial Patch. But it looks like it could have even been with Skyrim. I don't know what caused it. I could never work it out. I worked for hours on trying to sort, and it's not happening. It's not happening. He's still pathing. Normally he would stop at the fireplace and he wouldn't carry on pathing. Oh, there's wolves. He's kept going. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. So that was one of the few things I could never work out what was causing it. Oh, now he's turned because of the wall. Oh, that's my dog. I don't want to hit my dog. All right, they've dealt with him. All right. Now, what's he going to do? Where's he gone? Where's this guy gone? Where's he gone? Oh, he's still pathing. Now that I am really happy about, guys and girls. Small things like that Joe drove me bloody crazy. I could never work out why he would stop pathing, because the nav mesh looked cool, all the markers and everything looked sorted, all the board, the invisible walls. I forget all the technical terms now. The collisions and stuff like that. But he walked. So that's really good. Now I want to go this way because I want to. I don't. So it's maybe it was with Skyrim, or maybe Arthmoors fixed up or done something with Unofficial Patch or Alternate Start. That's because that was always a problem. I could never work out what it was. I tested TPOSC individually. I tested it with Alternate Start, with Unofficial. I looked through Xedit, did all the technical shit. Could never work out why he'd stop pathing. Now, what's he? He's still pathing. So the fact that he's moved through that border hold is I'm really pleased about. So at the moment, I have seen really zero issues, which I'm really pleased about, guys and girls. Colliders, yeah, panic, yeah. Collision markers, as they're called in Skyrim. But yeah. So again, sometimes I forget all the technical, guys and girls, because it's just starting to come back to me. Because it's been so many years since I've done any work now. You know, another border hold. Another Civil War conflict that you're seeing. Again, just a small hold, just to add that little bit of content, that little bit of interest, and again for the DLC down the line. Alright, so we'll let that go, and now we're going to fast travel over to Iverstead, one of my favourite little villages. We're going to COC over to Iverstead. Iverstead exterior. I can't remember actually. Iverstead was always a funny one to get to. And I'm going to pick up my favourite follower in a minute. He will level up with you, and he will die, and he will respawn. But this is one of my favourite followers, Gerard, I think his name is.
We'll show those fatal stones.
There's only one downside with doing a command prompt to COC. It can perfect you. I'm getting tired now. What I'm saying is, if I run into Iverstead and load the cell properly, yeah, I don't get no performance pulls. But if I COC into the cell, I've noticed over the years there'll be a little pull. So, but I put that down, like I say, to the COC, because if you approach the cell properly, you don't get no problems. So yeah, it's just something I've learned with that. So because I just felt a little bit of a pull there when I loaded up in the cell. But if I approach naturally, I don't get it. Now, where's my man to? I think my man's going to be outside Dragon's Breath, which is another player home, which is part of Riverside Goods, which is this little settlement here. And this little settlement plays a big part in the future DLC when I get to make it. The questing DLC. Riverside Goods. Now, you'll notice there's elves here, Thalmor elves. There's the Thieves Guild, and there's other races here. And this is a very interesting little settlement. They're all pretty much generic at the moment, but they won't be when it comes to the quests that I build down the line. Where's Dragon's Breath? It's over here. There's Dragon. Now you see why I call this little home Dragon's Breath, for obvious reasons. Let's just pick up the key for Dragon's Breath. I haven't done this in a while. There we go. Nice little touch. I think I always liked it. And you can ignore these houses if you ever play the game. You don't have to access them straight away. I just want to check out everything works all right. Let's just have a little test. Let's give them apparel. Oh, the helmet. Oh, hold on. Oh, the helmets wouldn't activate until the rest of the armor was on it. Is that right? I think that's how it worked. Let's go to my apparel one. My brain's gone. Just put some. Oh, what have I just done? Have I just dropped it, or did I put it on him? What's going on? Am I being thick? Oh, I took it off. I didn't give it to him. Nesbit, give R. Right. Now that's why. I just took it off. There you go. All right. I'm being thick. Panic. Oh, right. You're having some food. Okay, right. I'm going to be doing that in a sec. Let's take it back so it works fine. I was just being thick there, guys and girls. Okay. Okay, we are getting close to tea, and my boy started to change his mood. That was going to happen. I am going to leave the stream here, guys and girls, and I will be back with Skyrim very, very soon. My thanks to you, Bong, Panic, NATO, and... Oh, sorry, let me just check out. And, sorry, there was someone else. Raz, and there was someone else. Someone else I'm forgetting here. Who was the other guy I spoke to? Nesbit, Panic, Raz. There's someone I'm missing here. I can't see them. Oh. Let's go back. At the top. Beans. Okay, Beans. Guys and girls, thanks for being with me today, right? I am going to leave you very quickly because tea's almost ready and my boy is making some noises. And my cam's going funny because it's getting darker. Raz, take care, man. I'll see you all very soon. I'm Nesbit. You're the people of Skyrim. I haven't said that in a long time. Good gaming, folks. I'll see you on the other side. Take care. See you, guys and girls.